Hey, good morning. Today is December 12th, and let's get started. And first, we would write a Buddhist song, opening song, invocation, and opening verses, second chapter, 16th chapter, 21 chapters, and Venerable Nichiren Guruji verse, and main practice, chanting meditation. And 11 chapters essence and prayers parinamas, and we will write to four great bodhisattva vow, and last is again Buddhist closing song. Let's get started. हम ईमानदारी से महान मंदारा गोहनजों के सभी आदरणीय लोगों के लिए स्वतंत्र पुंडरिक सूत्र शाश्वत बुद्ध शाक्य मुनि प्रबुद्धरत्न बुद्ध और सभी अतिथि वर्तमान और भविष्य के बुद्धों के लिए 10 दिशाओं में समर्पित करते हैं। हम आगे खुद को पृथ्वी के 4 महान बोधिसत्व के लिए समर्पित करते हैं, जैसे विशिष्ट कारित्र बोधिसत्व, अनंत कारित्र बोधिसत्व, विशुद्ध कारित्र बोधिसत्व, सुप्रतिष्ठित कारित्र बोधिसत्व। बोधिसत्व के सभी बोधिसत्व मंजूश्री बोधिसत्व, समंतवर्ध बोधिसत्व, मैत्रेय बोधिसत्व, अवलोकितेश्वर बोधिसत्व, शाक्य मुनि के महान शिष्य बुद्ध, शारिपुत्र, श्रावक, मुक्तारण, कश्यप, आनंद, महान श्रावक और धर्म के सभी सुलक्षात्मक देवताओं के लिए हम आगे अपने मूल बुद्ध द्वारा भेजे गए महान बोधिसत्व निचिरेन शोनिन के लिए खुद को समर्पित करते हैं। हम आगे अपने आप को उनके शिष्य रेंगे आचार्य निचिरेन शोनिन, पहले विदेशी मिशनरी के लिए समर्पित करते हैं। सभी जीवों को वह पुण्य प्राप्त हो जो हमने सूत्र के पाठ से समर्पित करते हैं। हम आप सभी को यह हार्दिक भक्ति प्रदान करते हैं। आप हमारे प्रति अपनी करुणा से इस पवित्र स्थान पर आए, हमें अपनी बुद्धि के प्रकाश से देखें और इस सूत्र का पाठ करने और नम्य हो रहेंगे क्यों का जप करने की हमारी पेशकश को स्वीकार करें।無常人人未明の法は百千万号にも相立て祀ることかたし、我今検問し従事することを得たり、願わくは如来の第一義を下せ、至極の大乗思議すべからず、検問即地皆菩提に近づく。能戦は方針、祖先は発心、色相の文字はすなわちこれ王人なり。無量の功徳皆この経に集まれり。このゆえに自在に妙に訓示密に訳す。内々罪を滅し前後生ず。もしは真もしは法。共に仏道を上世。三世の諸仏人人の妙典なり。諸上世世地具し頂戴せ。The most profound and wonderful teaching is presenting in this sutra. This sutra is difficult to meet even once in thousands and millions of years. Now we have been able to see, hear, receive, and keep this sutra. May we understand the most excellent teaching of the Tathagata. The most excellent teaching of the great Bhikkhu is very difficult for us to understand. We should be able to approach enlightenment when we see, hear, or touch this sutra. Expounding this Buddha's wisdom, expounded is the Buddha's truth. The later composing this sutra are the Buddha's manifestation. Just as perfume is caught by something put nearby, so shall we be literally benefited by this sutra, even when we are not aware of being so benefited, because infinite merits are accumulated in this sutra. We can experience our past transgression, do good deeds, and attain Buddhahood by the merits of this sutra. It doesn't matter whether we are wise or not, or whether we believe the sutra or surrender it. This sutra is the most wonderful and the most excellent taught by the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. May we meet and receive it, verse after verse, word after word. 妙法蓮華経方便本大に二次世尊十三枚安常に記号舎利発小仏へ人人無土地へ門南へ南入一切小薬師仏小不の地小医者仏像信号薬千万六無種小人行小仏無量道法有妙小妙小不問成就 修心舍利発修行言無量無辺未増無物質上重視無節相違者が仏相上重大一見難下司法唯物用物内の口小実相小異小法領小領税小領大領税力領税差領陰領税遠領他領税法領税本末空教小異小法領税小領税小領大領税力領税差領税陰領税遠領他領税法領本末空教と小異小法領小領税領税差領税陰領税遠領税下領法領税本末空教小異小法領税小領税小領大領税力領税差領税陰領遠領税下領法領税本末空教と小異法領税小領税小領税大領税力領差領税陰領遠領税下領法領税本末空教とTherefore, the word honors one emerged quietly from his samadhi and said to Sharipatra, the wisdom of the present Buddha is profound and immutable. The gate it is too difficult to understand and difficult to enter. Their wisdom cannot be understood by any Shravaka or Pratyeka Buddha because the present Buddha attained on many hundreds of thousands of variants of past Buddha and practiced the immutable teaching of those Buddhas bravely and strengthfully to their far from fame until they attain the profound Dharma, which you have never heard before, and became Buddha, and also because since they became Buddha, they have been expounding the Dharma according to the capacity of all living beings in such various ways that the true purpose of their various teaching is difficult to understand. Sharipatra, since I became a Buddha, I also have been expounding various teaching with various stories of previous lives, with various parable and with various simile. I have been leading all living beings with immutable expedient in order to save them from various attachment, because I have the power to employ expedient and the power to perform the paramita of insight. Sharipatra, the insight of the Tathagata is wide and deep. The Tathagata have all the state of mind towards immutable living beings, unhindered eloquence, powers, fearlessness, dhyana, concentration, emancipation, and samadhi. They enter deep into boundlessness and attain the Dharma which you have never heard before. Sharipatra, the Tathagata divides Dharma into various teachings and expounds those teachings to all living beings so skillfully and with such gentle voices that living beings are delight. Sharipatra, in short, the Buddha attained the immutable teaching which you have never heard before. No more Sharipatra. Will I say because the Dharma attained by the Buddha is the highest truth, rare to hear and difficult to understand. Only the Buddha attained the highest truth. That is the reality of all things in regard to their appearance as such, their natures as such, their entity as such, their powers as such, their activity as such, their primary causes as such, their environmental causes as such, their effect as such, their reward and retribution as such, and their equality as such, despite these differences. 妙法蓮華経如来十両本第十六に 二次仏語消防殺牛一切大衆小善男両党と心霊両来状態四五部五大両党と心霊両来状態四五部五小大両党と心霊両来状態四五税事暴殺大衆未六一合唱白仏言世尊遺願摂氏がとうとう真珠仏語に両税三百異部言遺願摂氏がとうとう真珠仏二次生尊地消防殺三層不死二公式両党隊長両来秘密人通私力一切世間天竜阿修羅会根釈迦無二十出釈時法華や上右ラオ道場徳阿抜くたら三百三宝全然難死が実上部地来無料部百千万毒なゆたこ医療語百千万毒なゆ阿葬儀三千大先生会計士ウニマッチミ青と防護百千万毒なゆ阿葬儀国内芸一人用税東行人税密当然難使用意運河税小石家徳使有教系地合衆未六菩薩徳薬物言生尊税小世界無料無弊中小地薬医心力職一切消防薬師物医無老地不能死地合原種が当樹あゆいおっち大勢自中薬小不脱生尊尿税小石無料無変二次仏語大菩薩小善男子根頭運明戦後両党税小石薬弱未人牛弱者人霊税一時過剰物地来部下押し薬千万なゆた葬儀工事図税来が常在茶葉世界説法教契約応用百千万毒なゆた葬儀道理修造小善男子大税中仮説年頭仏頭部今後流王で両世界法弁分別小善男子略出大師が生涯仏言観光心総根理道随小応答小生寺説明寺仏天気大小薬部言語等流ね無意修樹法弁説未妙法道領主国官義士小善男子如来検証主両消防徳悪従者以前に説が小出家あぬくたら三脈三宝大伝が実情仏地空音訳し単に法弁教系主両入仏道作両税摂小善男子如来小縁教伝会道脱出超枠説講枠説他し枠事講師枠事他し枠事講枠事他し枠事講師枠事他し小将軍大粒交渉医者が如来如実地三害思想無生児虐待虐うつ薬部大救滅動者医術医行医療医不良産天皇三害尿死死地如来妙見無職医小修造修樹小修樹薬修樹修樹億総分別公欲領小全公医虐化院理由言寺修樹説法捜査仏寺未増山行税が成仏地来人大空音寿命部阿葬儀工場重不滅小善男子が本業菩薩症状寿命固有未自部倍増健康非絶滅道二弁総合等種滅道如来税法統計修上昇医者が略空十王白 悪徳死に不修善語貧具厳選頓着語竜王奥総も剣も中略剣如来上在不天気教師に縁大不能小南蔵師不行師死税公如来違法弁絶備空統治勝負出南下地区小医者が小白特人化無料約千万の枠見別枠見者医師自公が差税小備区如来南下特権士出場と文領税一等小南蔵思想新年連邦活合天数前後税公如来水不実滅に公滅不全難死小物如来法海如税異同種開通部行為如老一へ争奪病連法戦時種病後人多創始即略十日大師薬種異不自へ本師王国創始王本多毒薬薬おつ問題縁で不自税自合現代期継承し枠独枠死者要件合部解大官廃棄文字前南論気が東口合部独健空領教師寿命部慶師東空領領税商教不公約総式公耳開出具即投資は合領資料二差税合資大老約式公耳開出具即投資は資料部二差税合資大老約式公耳開出具即領等価即上空の無部集計合承知中不審死天使老約式航空高速弁部死病人上病床新社健合部愛水薬肝銀門軸作持病ね公約に不公部上医者が独家人流新法新公式公約に海部差税年始し神読書新回転動水剣が聞く作量尿税行為二不公部が混沌説法弁領部自約束差尿等統治が公司労使事施税公労約混流財過種物持つ不採差税教費部下国権資源合領部一税自走本部配送新大有道に差税年薬部財自民が党の県区合婚者者本総他国自由公労無部自公上へ引新州称号内地市役式公耳即数福祉独病会公部門市実地特裁人弁来期検視検小前南市大井運河ハウ人の摂氏労公務財布発茶生存物言が薬尿税上物地業務兵約千万独なゆた葬儀行為数上違法便利記言と滅動薬無料両法説が公務化自生尊欲重戦市議に出芸言事が特別来商教証拠無料約千万億歳や葬儀上説法教刑無収億収未来無料行為同種上広報弁言涅槃に実滅道成就施設他成就王子小人通力量天道主上水根に不剣が滅道航空用車利限界へ連邦に総括合し修上基心知識入内一欲見物自着神名字が偶数小空質領受他自公衆上上在死不滅違法便力公言不滅国衆上空業信業者が部を非注意進む上公不問師単理が滅道が検証修上末在多く公不異言 上内質異性通力尿税王葬儀工場材料重戦具要所重症主条健康多少生自が指導安穏天人上10万音輪衝動各種重報奨宝珠竹か主上昇有楽昇天逆天空上差主義不満だらけ産物具大衆が浄土不二種検証自由不足尿尿税出順低層在衆上医薬後因縁化葬儀不問三宝明称宇宙空毒には七時期者即会見が最新に説法枠事施設設物事務空内見物者異設物難知が地力量栄光症無料重病無種国集合症病棟内者もっとし葬儀登壇療養不合実布公領異税法米維持用し実在に言し無道石膏もが薬異生部空小空言非暴部天道実在に公滅異常見学二小教師司法一弱語欲打王悪道過剰知数道行道不行道随用消化道異性修従大事さでね伊賀領主上国流無浄土即上十仏性It is many hundred thousands of variants of trillions of asankhya of kalpas since I became the Buddha. For the past innumerable kalpa, I have always been expounding the Dharma to many hundreds of millions of living beings in order to lead them into the way to Buddhahood. In order to save the perverted people, I expediently show my nirvana to them. In reality, I shall never pass away. I always live here and expound the Dharma. Although I always live here with the perverted people, I disappear from their eyes by my supernatural powers. When they see me, seemingly pass away, and make offering to my sharira, and adore me, admire me, and become devout, obliged, and gentle, and wish to see me with all their heart at the cost of their lives. I reappear on Mount Secret Eagle with my Sangha and say to them, I always live here, I shall never be extinct. I show my extinction to you expediently, although I never pass away. I also expound the unsurpassed Dharma to the living beings of the other world, if they respect me, believe me, and wish to see me. You have never heard this. Therefore, you thought that I pass away. I see the perverted people sinking in an ocean of suffering. Therefore, I disappear from their eyes and cause them to admire me. When they adore me, I appear and expound the Dharma to them. I can do all this by my supernatural powers. I live on Mount Secret Eagle and also in the other abode for Asankhya Kalpa. The perverted people think this world is in a great fire. The end of the Kalpa of destruction is coming. In reality, this world of mine is peaceful. It is filled with gods and men, the garden, forest, and stately buildings, and adorned with various treasures. The jewel trees have many flowers and fruit. The living beings are enjoying themselves, and the gods are beating heavenly drums, making various kinds of music, and raining mandala flowers on the great multitude and me. This pure word of mine is indestructible, but the perverted people think it is full of sorrow, fear, and other suffering. It will soon burn away. Because of their evil karma, these sinful people will not be able to hear even the names of the three treasures during Asankhya Kalpa. To those who have accumulated knowledge, and who are gentle and upright, and who see me living here, expounding the Dharma. I say the duration of my life is immutable to those who see me after a long time. I say it is difficult to see a Buddha. I can do this by the power of my wisdom. The light of my wisdom knows no bound. The duration of my life is immutable kalpas. I obtain this longevity by age of practice. All of you wise men have no doubt about this. Remove your doubt, have no more. My words are true, not false. The physician who sent a man expediently to tell his perverted son of the death of their father in order to cure them was not accused of falsehood, although he was still alive. In the same manner, I am the further of the world. I am saving all living beings from suffering, because they are perverted. I say that I shall pass away, although I shall not. If they always see me, they will become arrogant and righteous and cling to their 5 desires so much that they will fall into the evil region. I know who is practicing the way and who is not. Therefore, I expound various teaching to all living beings according to their capacity. I am always thinking, how shall I cause all living beings to enter into the unsurpassed way and quickly become Buddhas? Kyoho Renge Kyo Nyorai Jinriki Hondai ni 11 Shobuku Seisha Ju Odai Jinzu Ietsu Shujo Kogen Muryo Jinriki Zetsu Shinponte Shinpo Bushu Ko Igu Butsu Dosha Genshi Ke Uji 小仏教会小牛単寺師小宗文寺報告自戒六修道異仏滅道合同自税教庫小仏会関義現無料人力属類税教庫三味十字茶大無料公中有公不能寺聖人士空読無変無具領実報告不可得偏在同一税教者即意見が薬見他法仏儀証粉塵者右見が今日教慶小菩薩の自税教者両が牛粉寺滅道他法仏一切会関義実法現在仏病化公未来薬系薬用薬用特関義小仏座道場所得費用法の自税教者福薬道徳の自税教者王将法式義名字具根治行説無垢人用不奥中一切無償下王如来滅後七部小説教因縁牛時代追記如実説如日学校網の上昇有名死人行政権の滅衆上安教無料菩薩一教11条税公内社門式独立法が滅道後王十字司教税人の仏道欠上無義 The supernatural power of the Tathagata. The Buddha, the world severe, have great supernatural powers. They disappear their immutable supernatural powers in order to cause all living beings to rejoice. The tip of their tongues reaches the heaven of Brahman. Immutable rays of light are emitted from their bodies. For those who are seeking the enlightenment of the Buddha do these things rely to be seen. The sound of coaching of the Buddha and the sound of their fingers snapping reverberate over the world of the 10 quarters, and the ground of those worlds quite in the sixth way. The Buddha joyfully displayed their immutable supernatural powers because the Bodhisattva from underground vowed to keep this sutra after my extinction. Even if I praise for immutable Kalpas, the keeper of this sutra, to whom it is to be transmitted, I can't place him highly enough. His merits are as limitless, as infinite, as boundless as the skies of the world of the quarters. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to see me. He also will be able to see many treasures, Buddha, the Buddha of my religion and the Bodhisattva whom I have taught today. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to cause me to rejoice. He also will be able to bring joy to the Buddha of my religion and also to many treasures, Buddha, who once passed away. He also will be able to see the present, past, and future Buddha of the world of the 10 quarters, make offering to them and cause them to rejoice. The Buddha sat at the place of enlightenment and obtained the hidden core. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to obtain the same before long. Anyone who kept the sutra will be able to expound the meanings of the teaching and the names of words of this sutra. Their eloquence will be as boundless and as unhindered as the wind in the sky. Anyone who understands why the Buddha expound many sutras, who knows the position of this sutra in the series of sutras, and who expound it after my extinction, according to its true meaning, will be able to eliminate the darkness of the living beings of the world where he walks about, just as the light of the sun and the moon illuminate all darkness. He will be able to cause immutable Bodhisattva to dwell finally in the one beagle. Therefore, the man of wisdom who heard the benefit of this merit and who kept this sutra after my extinction will be able to attain the enlightenment of the Buddha definitely and doubtlessly. Nam Nichiren Daishonin Gomyohan. The triple word from chapter 3 are powerful. The triple word is not peaceful. It is like the burning house. It is full of suffering. It is dreadful. There are always the suffering of birth, old age, disease, and death. They are like flames lighting endless. I have already left the burning house of the triple word. I am tranquil and peaceful in the bower in the forest. This triple word is my property. All living beings, train as my children. There are many suffering in this world. Only I can save all living beings. I will manifest the four kinds of devotees, bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, and men and women of pure faith, and dispatch them to him, so that they may make offering to him, and that they may lead many living beings, correcting them to hear the Dharma from him. If he is hated and threatened with sword, stike, tile pieces of stone, I will manifest men and dispatch them to him in order to protect him. Thereupon a loud voice of praise was heard from within the stupa of treasures. Excellent, excellent, you Shakyamuni, the word honors one, have expounded to this great multitude the Sutra of the Lotus Flower of the wonderful Dharma, the teaching of equality, the great wisdom, the Dharma for Bodhisattva, the Dharma upheld by the Buddha. So it is so, it is. What you, Shakyamuni, the word honors one, have expounded is all truth. Nam myoho renge kyo, nam myoho renge kyo, nam myoho renge kyo, nam myoho renge kyo, हमाम मंदारा गोहनसों के पूर्ण चक्र में आदरणीय लोगों को लोटस सूत्र और ओदायमुख का पाठ करने के सभी गुणों को सम्मान पूर्वक समर्पित करते हैं। महान परोपकारी शिक्षक शाक्यमुनि शाश्वत बुद्ध को लोटस सूत्र और धर्म के सभी सुलक्षणात्मक देवताओं को सर्वोच्च शिक्षा के लिए भगवान शाक्यमुनि बुद्ध ने बोधि वृक्ष बोधगया के नीचे ज्ञान प्राप्त किए और तब से उन्होंने विभिन्न तरीकों से विभिन्न शिक्षाओं का प्रचार किया ताकि सभी जीवित लोगों को इस सांसारिक क्षेत्र से मुक्त होने में मदद मिल सके और अंत में लोटस सूत्र का प्रचार किए जो 2500 साल पहले विभिन्न पवित्र भूमि गिद्ध की चोटी लाजगीर भारत में सर्वोच्च शिक्षाओं का प्रचार करता था। हम सभी हमेशा बुद्ध धर्म के अनुसार जी सके, अपने बौद्ध विश्वास को गहरा कर सके और ज्ञान विकसित करने के लिए अपनी बोधिसत्व प्रथाओं को जारी रख सके और दूसरों को भी ऐसा करने में मदद कर सके। इस दुनिया में अधिक से अधिक लोग बुद्ध धर्म से संबंध रखें और अपने जीवन में धर्म के आनंद का आनंद ले। शांति दुनिया के हर कोने में व्याप्त हो सकती है और सभी शांति और खुशी का आनंद ले सकते हैं। पुण्य सभी जीवित प्राणियों में फैल सकता है ताकि हम और सभी जीवित प्राणी एक साथ ज्ञान प्राप्त कर सके, दुनिया शांतिपूर्ण हो और सद्भाव में रह सके और सभी जीवित प्राणी सभी कष्टों से मुक्त हो सके। सभी संवेदनशील प्राणी स्वस्थ और खुश रहे। नामयोहो रेंगे क्यों। 주조 무행세간도 본도 무슈세간다 호보 무진세간지 무츠도 무조세간조. Sentient beings are immeasurable, I bow to serve them all. Our evil desires are exhaustible, I bow to consume all. The Buddha's teaching are immeasurable, I bow to study them all. The way of the Buddha is excelled, I bow to attain the path of life. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Thank you so much. Let's continue chanting for inner peace of all living beings. Thank you for the chat message also. And today, just what I learned from the Buddha's Pali Suttas, don't look at other people's fault. Don't look at what others have done and what they haven't done. Just look at what you did and what you didn't do. Aya logon ke doshon ko mat deko. या मत देखो कि दूसरों ने क्या किया है और उन्होंने क्या नहीं किया है. बस देखो कि तुमने क्या किया और क्या नहीं किया. Thank you so much. सभी जीवित प्राणियों की आंतरिक शांति के लिए नामयो होरेंगे का जाप जारी रखें. शाम को मिलेंगे 5 बजे. We have evening chanting, so see you evening chanting or see you tomorrow morning. Thank you. बहुत धन्यवाद. Have a nice day.